ben zelfs opnieuw begonnen. Warrior. Deze. Naar midden toe. Ga ik eerst even koffie pakken. Dat zegt eigenlijk al genoeg van de save. Naar Goblin Camp. Nou, wat hebben we gedaan? Ik heb helemaal opnieuw moeten beginnen om die debuff kwijt te raken. Ben ik met die witch gaan praten. Dat heb ik nog één keer verder bevestigd. En toen werd ik eigenlijk gevangen genomen in die achterkamer. Waar die grote ogre zat, zeg maar, die we al een keer tegen waren gekomen. Daar kon ik er killen zonder debuff. Ook killen. Daarna kon ik terug naar buiten. Kon ik met die Wong praten. En zodat de kamer ook zo goed als leeg was. Dat die allemaal op reet waren, zo gezegd. Kon ik die ook killen. Dus had ik al 2 leaders dood. En die derde, dat gevecht waar we eigenlijk mee bezig was, wat gewoon helemaal niet lukte, was eigenlijk gewoon heel makkelijk. Die barrels die in die katkamer zitten, zeg maar. Gewoon oppakken, inlaaien met characters. Dan naar die troonroom lopen, neerplaatsen, bovenop de rafters gaan staan. En schieten. Dat was boem 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 en de hele kamer leeg. Ja, toen zijn we gewoon teruggeport hier naartoe. Moet ik wel zeggen, voordat ik met de witch ben gaan praten, heb ik eerst even met de druid gepraat, die ook in de Goblin Camp zit. Dus daar hebben we de quest voor gedaan. Daarvoor moesten we die 3 leaders killen. Zodat ik dat wist dat ik dat moest doen. Dus dan hebben we daar de zaak ook op aangepast, zo gezegd. Het voordeel is in deze game, je kunt van overal af vast travelen. Dus in plaats van via de voordeur naar buiten te rennen, ben ik gewoon heel simpel gevasttraveld hier naartoe. We hebben deze hamer gekregen. Nu heb ik nog niks wat eigenlijk een tweehander gebruikt. Ja, de zeel. Dat is een warrior, maar is geen barbarian. Ik ga die zekerheid wel even bewaren. Want ja, het is een warhammer. Simpel is het natuurlijk. Deze hadden we ook nog. Koud. En wat spullen. Oh ja, 3 van deze hebben we nou. En verleden een paar sets specimens. Toen ben ik gewoon even hier naar Emerald Grove Ignitions fast travel gaan. Kunnen we kijken. Wel mee. Even terug hier naar.
To have a word.
We did it. Grab your bags. We're moving. Give me a kiss.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place, yes.
Dat kan als kloppen.
From all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Ja, sure. Let's together sack. Edible bag is patched in multiple places. Worn down fabrics and threads. Healing another wearer gains 1 tot 6. Beter dan deze. Polypen. En tekst nog. Daarin. Gaan we daarop zetten. Hierin. Bij. Oei. Bewaren en daarin. Right. Gewicht wat ik al bij me heb.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you?
Oh.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Ja,
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an owlbear.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero.
Oh,
Never thought
helemaal
I'd be the
onder-
one they
oh.
toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine. I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun. Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak. You are an insolent little pup, aren't you? But have it your way. I'm happy to entertain myself.
Doe dat.
Ah, my good fella. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make my... I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and... Why, I'm practically an expert. They've The druid
Oh.
Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That can't be. Oh, man! Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious. It's their technical name. Form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, as there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, isn't it? Still, just... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, yes. I'll need...
You inspire an ally using barbarians with give 10 points. Elf. Right arm. X. Medium shit. Sterry en de gaan. Hij dan.
About 2 tiefling queens, frightful and fierce.
That's more like it.
Let them have fun.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Oh.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you.
Do that.
But I need an angle. Any ideas? But of course, you achieved something far beyond mere fact. That deserves to be remembered.
I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us... But how... Something iconic. But not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all. A wonderful one indeed. But your deeds loom larger than life now, my friend. You simply must have a title to match. Not to meddle in your side of this partnership, but... After all, I'm quite certain I once saw one expire from the strain of spell... No, I'm afraid...
Dan niet. Kijk op de ding.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhap...
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Verder. Higher.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
not what happened.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Uiteraard, uiteraard.
I'll give it a shot.
I trust you enjoyed your evening.
Oh.
After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated.
Ik wil ineens mijn streampje. Audio effect. En op. Uitstaan. Zo, dan gaan we verder.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Okay.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually.
Okay.
You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark.
Ja, dat is nou wel
Long ago,
geweest.
a man called Cleric built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of dark justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. but he was defeated before he could launch an attack.
Nou, dat is ook
If
vervelend.
you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Cleric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Okay.
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Okay.
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Makes sense.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us.
Okay. Map van... Yo. Ja. Heeft hij wel zitten uitgezoomd. Dan zit mijn helm niet op mijn hoofd. Eens even kijken. Heel te praten. Iets te geven.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me, that is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time but this doesn't feel quite right. It never feels. I'm not certain what. Thank you.
Oké. Samen. Laten we Gil hier.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime.
Heel. Wil. Frustrating. Nee.
What's inside?
Hier is wel.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Hey Mark, goedenavond jongen. Al die spullen nog op keel zetten. Ja, ik heb nog niks van Chris gehoord. Ik denk dat hij wacht totdat Pascal terug is. Een 2 cantrips, oké. En 1 level 1 spel, oké. En cast de level 1 spel once per long rest. Oké, dus maar 1 keer gebruiken. Best. Dat heeft ook een rep. Dit armor.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the and just
Heel. Inventory leegmaken.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With
Daar weer. Kunnen we dan even uitdoen. Dus. Vector, ja, hier dus. En. Oh.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so I'll be here.
Best zo echt in de buurt. Wel, kan meenemen.
That's the spirit.
Gebeurt niks. Dus. Ja. Zo. Ik denk er niks mee. Zo. 5. Oh ja, dus dan zit daar. Ik denk dat daar geen port dat helemaal feest wordt. Daarmee. Kijk. Straks dingen meenemen. Dit zelf.
Good deed just for the sake of it.
I have performed deeds well and efficiently.
Nou ja, daar. Vol echt.
Lazy, you've the most exquisite eyes, golden as the sands of the cap.
And you've a soft skull. A Gaith tentacle will have no issues pushing through it.
Is that
I'm voor.
No, it is a fact.
Kan ik alleen niet in.
Laughably weak.
Hoe ik die al ben. Ja, nog niet klaar.
I've never met anyone like you, Lazel.
Yes, I've been told I'm quite scintillating.
Have you really?
No.
Oh. Muntje. Je animals laten. Heel veel dingen praten zo. Hè? Ik weet het. Oh, en een oude. Is voor animals. Oh, animal speak. Wil je next long gaan? Denk.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Oi.
Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Okay.
We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
That's enough!
Oh, dat was niet de bedoeling. Ik denk, ik wil bewijzen dat hij dood is. Oké. Oeps. Niet.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
Dat halen. Oh. Kan.
Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scrooge. You can do the same. We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
Nou gaat het ding fout.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Oké. Wel. Mag hem gewoon leegrol. Oké. Ja dan.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Nu wel een de hengel. Hebben.
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Open up.
Loop. Village. Zie. Goed. Maar. Wel, daar zijn.
The blade of frontiers. Do you always need to be the
Was ik
center of attention?
wegtikt.
I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Jawel. Hier. Dat is veel.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant.
Ben ik aan de overkant gekomen. Wat verdomme veel bloed.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Better be cautious.
What's
Kan nou weer praten, hè?
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Oh. Ja, we proberen, hè. Er is één van deze, maar...
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
En zeggen, nou zal de rest... Waar? Even kijken, wat kun jij allemaal? Bord. Gaan we nou? En... Speak with animals. Eerst doen. Nice.
Coming through.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
There's blood in the air. Sounds like fun.
Mooi, nog eentje minder. Open. Zo.
Swift and lethal.
Verder.
Watch it. That hyena's going for help.
I need to find a way forward.
Oh. Ja. Ook gewoon ook.
I've missed this. Yes, here.
Forever dauntless.
Ik heb niet keuze goed kant in.
Finding my way.
Ik ben bang voor. Teleport.
Fury, I am death.
Daarmee weer terug moeten krijgen.
On the move.
Wel. Oei. Goed. Beter dan verwacht.